What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Iron Lion Breaks. Tonight we've got this 24 through 25 Panini Prizm Premier League Soccer 3-box number 4 for Pick Your Teams. Everybody has their team straightened out over on the side, so no need to do any randoms. Let me go ahead and get this shared over to the group super quick. Get everybody tagged up, and we will be on our way with this break. Hope everybody's having a great night so far. Was happy to see this sell out. It's been mainly a soccer day. I've had some personal breaks for Liverpool lineage that were super awesome. Let me go ahead and grab my name super quick. That has been posted over to the group for you guys. All right. Got all my names here. Let me double check. All right, let me go ahead and get all these tags straightened out super quick, and then we will be on our way to this break after a few seconds of letting people in. Apologize for the voice, a little stuffy today with some allergies, but we move on. Nothing wrong with it. All right, almost done with those tags. All right, everybody has been tagged up. Go ahead and give them a few seconds to hop on in here. And we will go ahead and get started with this 3-box break for our 2024 through 2025 Panini Prizm Premier League Soccer. Very excited. Looking for some great players in this product. Love to pull a color blast. But let's go ahead and hop on into this. Best of luck to everybody. Let's move those back. Grab our first box real quick. One auto per box. See what we can't go ahead and get. All right, let's grab our packs. Some thick packs as well. All right, that's an empty box for you guys. And let's hop on to pack number 1. Here we go. Like I said, one auto per box. See what we can't go ahead and pull with that auto. I believe this needs to be turned around. But here we go. Got a blue coming up here. And there we go. We got Rico Lewis on the blue cracked ice. That one is going to be out of 75. Heading over to Manchester City. There we go, Manchester. Good way to start it off. Go ahead and grab a top loader for that one. There we are. Rico Lewis on the blue cracked ice. Up after that, we have a purple. This one's going to be, not numbered. But it is going to be of Callum Hudson-Odoi. Beautiful looking card. I'm going to sleeve that one up. I'll get it top loaded after this. Let's go ahead and flip this around. Finish off this pack. Michael Golding on the end of that one. Gonna go ahead and get some of these top loaders opened up. Was not prepared. All right, pack number 2. Looking for an auto. Looking for hopefully a color blast. That would be amazing. Now we need to fill that 16-17 break. Oh, for the black and gold. I know, need to get it out. Got a silver coming up here. That one's going to be of Adam Armstrong on the Brilliance insert. Absolutely gorgeous. Heading over to Southampton. I'm going to set that on the side. I will make sure to get it sleeved up after this. After that, we have an orange. This one's going to be of Justin Clover. That one's going to be not numbered, but still a gorgeous card nonetheless. There we go. Jimmy Vardy. One of the most Premier League titles. I'm going to say Manchester United, although I don't think they have the most Champions League titles in the Premier League. And there we go. We got another cracked ice. This one's going to be of Jack Grealish. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Great player in Jack as well. There we go. Is it Manchester? I hope it's Manchester. I hope I'm right. Although I'm not a Manchester fan. I actually used to be a Spurs fan. Used to be a huge fan of Gareth Bale. And then he switched over to Real Madrid. And as soon as he switched to Real Madrid, I became a Real Madrid fan. So a little bit of a bandwagon, but got a blue here. It's going to be of Lewis Miley. Heading over to Newcastle. There we go. That one's going to be out of $2.99. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, Manchester United always seem to run the Premier League, but they don't always do too hot when it comes to Champions League. Anthony there on the silver. Got a purple. And there we go. We got Harry Wilson for Fulham on the purple. That one's going to be out of 25. There we go. Heading over to Fulham. There we go, Fulham. Which club is nicknamed the Gunners? Gosh, that's a good question. Out of 25, though, on that Harry Wilson. Absolutely gorgeous. Emile Smith-Rowe on the silver after that. Yeah, I was always a massive Gareth Bale fan, and then as soon as he went to Real, I actually became a big Modric and Karim Benzema fan as well. And there we go. We got a fractal. That one's going to be of Tao Ayoni. Absolutely gorgeous insert. And then we have a checkerboard. That one's going to be of Evan Nilsson. Heading over to AFC Bournemouth. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Henry would know that answer. I'm going to say Arsenal because their logo is a gun. It's not a gun, but it's a cannon. I'm going to go with Arsenal. That's my answer. If not, then it would be Leeds. Just because Leeds seems very random in that lineup. Actually, one of the YouTubers that I used to watch a lot is a massive Leeds fan. Oh, was I right? Was I right? Got a blue here. That one's going to be of Connor Chaplin. Heading over to Ipswich. There we go. That one's going to be out of $2.99. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Let's go. I'm 2 for 2 already on the trivia tonight. I will take it. After that, we have a silver laser. This one's going to be a Verbergen. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those laser parallels. Underdog story. Oh, that's a heart. In 2016? See, my best guess. I don't think it's Tottenham. I don't think it's the Hotspurs. I'm in between Southampton and West Ham. And there we go. Another white laser. That one's going to be of Tyler Dibbling. I'm going to go with West Ham. I don't know how well they were at the time, but I'm going to go with West Ham. If it ends up being Southampton, I'm going to be... And their star had a saddy... Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm all confused. I just threw that in a top loader. It's all good, though. You made Vardy very sad now. Oh, it was Leicester? Got a purple here on the auto. There we go. That one's going to be of Calvin Bassey heading over to Fulham. On the penmanship signatures, that one's going to be out of 25. Woo! There we go, Fulham. Absolutely gorgeous auto heading your way. Dang it, I'm 2 for 3 now. I'm 2 for 3. Not Jamie Vardy. Oh, no. Got Huang on the silver there. All right, last 3 packs for this box, guys. But that auto was absolutely insane. Out of 25. Heading over to Fulham. Got a brilliance insert. That one of Dwight McNeil. Then got a silver after that of Costa. Last 2 packs here. Called Captain Fantastic for Liverpool. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I want to say Steven Gerrard. I mean, he's just an absolute GOAT, dude. I'm going to say Steven Gerrard. He's also one of my favorite players of all time out of the British Premier League. Well, now English Premier League. Then we have Jeremy Doku on the red. Absolutely gorgeous. That one's going to be out of 199. Heading over to Manchester City. There we go, Manchester. Please tell me it's Gerrard. Got John Stones. Make sure it's not numbered. Let's go. Plus, that nickname is very fitting for Steven. Absolute legend. Last pack for this box, guys. Don't worry, plenty more to come. There's a silver of Antoine Semenyo. All right, I'm going to get this base moved over super quick. Maybe we'll hop on to box number 2. I'm 3 for 4, I think, on trivia. That's pretty good. Like I said, if you ask me in most questions, I would know pretty well. Besides, like legends and everything. I mean, I know it's somewhat. But in like 2013 through 2017, I was really big into FIFA. And then I also watched a lot of YouTube, and my favorite YouTubers were from the UK. And they were massive football/soccer fans. That's an empty box. So I was watching a lot of FIFA stuff and kind of keeping up with soccer a lot. I miss the sport. I always love when the World Cup rolls around as well. And there we go. Got Leif Davis on the silver center stage. After that, Fabio Cavallo. He scored the fastest goal in Premier League history. Gosh. And in between Alan Shearer and Mane. Don't know why. Got a purple here. That was going to be Dean Henderson. Heading over to Crystal Palace. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those purple parallels. I'm going to go... I don't think it's Alan Shearer just because that seems very long ago. I was gonna say Mane. That was one of my guesses. I'm gonna go Mane, regardless of David saying that. Got a blue cracked ice here. It's gonna be of Neco Williams. Heading over to Nottingham. There we go. That one's gonna be out of 75. Yeah, A would be my guess as well. Like I said, it being sheer just seems a little bit too long. There we go. Ben White on the silver after that. Again, looking for one more auto, guys. See what we can't go ahead and pull. I love these little trivia sessions. Got a fractal here. That one's going to be a Cody Gakpo. After that, we have Andy Irving, West Ham United. Still looking for some of those big hitters. Van Dijk, Holland, Shane Long. Really? I would not have guessed that. I would not have guessed that at all. He probably would have been my last guess if I'm being honest. That's a good question, though. There we go. Get another blue crack die. Someone's going to be of Andy Irving heading over to West Ham. There we go, West Ham. That one's going to be out of 75. Love to see it. Absolutely. It is the day of, yeah, you need to keep that one in your pocket because that is, I think, a good question. Even if you are like a religiously watching soccer person. Got a silver there. That's a good trivia question. Got a white cracked dice. That one's going to be of Andre. There we go. Heading over to Wolverhampton. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those cracked ices. It is the day of cracked ices, by the way. Pulled a blue cracked ice of Jaden Daniels earlier. And a personal break from our giveaway box as well. It was a crazy break. Also had a downtown in that break. Guy went away very happy. Still looking for our auto. And there it is. We have Ezri Konza on the auto. That one's going to be a 1 of 1. Are you kidding me? On the black pensmanship. Woo-hoo! Heading over to Aston Villa. 1 of 1 auto of Ezri Konza. Wow. Guys, what is going on? I don't know what to do right now. Wow, that is absolutely insane. I couldn't tell from that those pensmanship borders are kind of misleading. I like noticed like it was like kind of black on the outside at first. But not having pulled a base one so far. They are hard to tell when they're going to be colored, but that one's a black. 1 of 1. Look at that. Ezri Konza on the pensmanship auto. Does not get much better than that, guys. Let's go. Aston Villa is loving their placement right now. Who's got Aston Villa over there? Justin Stanley. Justin, I don't know if you're here right now, but I bet you wish you were because, wow, absolutely gorgeous. Got Jeremy Doku on the checkerboard after that, heading over to Manchester City. Wow, I'm a little hyped up about that one. I said, where's our auto? Prizm said, here you go. Here's a 1 of 1. We still got 5 more packs in this box, guys. Papa Benner hopping in. Got a red here. That one's going to be of Lewis Cook. Heading over to Bournemouth. There we go. Nice little color match there. That one's going to be out of 199. You are not wrong, Papa Benner. Absolute fire. What a first card to put in a mag. I'd love to add to it. Got James Justin on the orange right after that, heading over to Leicester. Guys, my last couple of days breaking, I pulled 2 1-of-1s. Got that one of Ezri Konza, and then pulled an Ellie De La Cruz from a personal break the other week. Got a silver here. That one's going to be Yerson. But wow. There's nothing like pulling a 1-of-1. Such a good feeling. Got a blue here. That one's going to be of Thomas Sukek on the blue, heading over to West Ham. That one's going to be out of $2.99. There we go, West Ham. Sorry, I thought you were the underdog winners in 2016, but at least you got a good card coming your way. I think I'm going to hit this a little bit after I pulled that 1-of-1. Another silver of Robert Sanchez. Last 2 packs. I'm going to move these up here actually and push him back a little bit. But wow. Only thing that can make this better is a color blast. I want to see one. Give us the color blast. McCall, Antonio on the silver. That's going to bring us to our very last pack for this box, but still one more to come. Still could be something hiding in there. I hope so. You guys deserve an amazing 3 boxes. Already there with that 1-of-1, but we'll keep it going. Got a blue here. That one's going to be of Romeo Lavia. There we go. Heading over to Chelsea. Nice little color match. That one's going to be out of $2.99. There we go, Chelsea. There we go. Got a white laser. That one's going to be of Emiliano Martinez. And that is going to bring us to our last box right after I move this base over. But wow, what a box. Some amazing parallels, as well as that gorgeous auto you can see in the middle right now. Like I said, they're kind of misleading. I've only pulled the 2 penmanship autos. So that color in the back, that black, doesn't stick out right away. But then once you look at the back, you're like, wow. Moving back a little bit. Grab our last packs. And there we go. That's an empty box for you guys. We got another trivia question. Who's the first player to score 5 goals in a single Premier League match? Ooh. You're trying to get me back with this Alan Shearer. It's messing me up because Alan Shearer is an absolute legend. Got an orange here. That one's going to be of Gabriel. Absolutely gorgeous on the insert. Out of 25. Heading over to Arsenal. There we go, Arsenal. Nice little parallel coming your way. I'm going to say... Was it Berbatov? I don't think it's Defoe. I'm in... I'm going to go Andy Cole. That final guess, Andy Cole. Jake O'Brien on the silver. I swear, if it's Alan Shearer or Berbatov. These are some great trivia questions, though. Keep those in your back pocket. Got a silver here. That was going to be a Mohamed Salah. There we go. Great player, Mohamed. Go ahead and get that one sleeved and top loaded. Cannot go wrong with that guy. Let's go! Andy Cole for the win. That would be like the most random thing about Andy Cole, too. Great player, but he was not my first guess. Honestly, Dimitri was up there. And Alan Shearer is just an absolute legend, so. Andy Cole is too, though. Got a red here. That one's going to be of Samuel Amaya. There we go. On the red laser. That one's going to be out of 49. Heading over to Southampton. There we go, Southampton. Beautiful looking card coming your way. And what would typically be a color match, he's wearing a different color jersey in that one. Got Aaron on the silver. Random thing is my EPL. I told you, I used to be very into soccer. But not that I don't still watch it today, but haven't been able to watch it as much. Got a blue here. That one's going to be of Alisson Becker. There we go. Alisson Becker on the blue. Absolutely amazing goalkeeper out of 299. He is so good this year. And last year as well. Plus, FIFA always did this thing. Martinelli on the silver there. FIFA always did this thing where you had to match up your chemistry. So, I was always researching, finding out who the best legends were and who would fit best with the team. If it wasn't for Gareth Bale, my other favorite player of all time would probably be Wayne Rooney. Got an orange here. That one's going to be of Robert Sanchez. Absolutely gorgeous. Heading over to Chelsea. But yeah, there was a couple of years there where soccer slash football was probably my main sport. Which is, well, main sport that I watched, not played or anything. I did play, but. Got a purple coming up. On the auto, we have Bernardo Silva. There we go. That one's going to be out of 25, heading over to Manchester City. There we go, Manchester. Wow. These autos tonight have just been something else. There we go, man. Manchester City. Then got Cole Palmer on the checkerboard. What an absolutely amazing pack. I need to grab some more sleeves. This box is taking them all away. But I know you guys aren't complaining about that. I ain't complaining about it either. Oh, falling out of my hand. Sleeves do not like to stand upright sometimes. That's okay. All right, we are heading down to our last half of this box. There he finally is. Erling Haaland on the base. And there we go. Kaleidoscopic. That one's going to be a Matt Sells. Then a white cracked ice of Nadane. Last 5 packs for this box, guys. I appreciate you so much for joining me. What an absolutely amazing break it has been. Love pulling you guys some awesome stuff. Got a blue there. That was going to be of Kepa. Heading over to Bournemouth. Out of 299. There we go. Plus, I always do get so confused now because they used to be referred to as the BPL, the British Premier League. And then I saw EPL. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's English Premier League now. So weird to me. I always want to keep it the same. Set him on the side. Get him sleeved up after. Such a good player in Erling. Talisman. That one going to be of Jean Felipe Matea. Got a silver there. And do these last 3 packs possibly have a color blast for us? We can only hope. Hoping for the best for you guys. Let's see what it entails. There's Phil Foden. Nice little appearance of him. And then got a silver of De La Silva. Last 2 packs for this break, guys. Then we'll go into a little bit of a recap, and I will let you guys go. But stay tuned because there is some amazing breaks up on the website right now. So make sure you grab your spot while it's still available. And there we go. Kobe Mano. On the parallel. That one's going to be out of 92. Love that little tiger stripe, almost lightning-esque parallel. Heading over to Manchester United. There we go, Man U. There we are. Got Joe Gomez on the white laser. That's going to bring us to our last pack. See if we can't have some last pack magic for you guys. Best of luck to you. Let's go ahead and flip this around. Here we go. Got a red here. That one's going to be of Luis Sinisterra. There we go. Heading over to Bournemouth. Bournemouth getting a bunch of parallels tonight. That one's going to be out of 199. Absolutely gorgeous card. Let's get after that black and gold. I agree with you. I agree with you. I want to see that thing open. Joel Linton on that one. And Liam Delap to end it off. Let's go ahead and get this base moved over. Hop into our recap, and then I will let you guys go. But as you can see, people are wanting to see that black and gold. Who wants to see some more soccer? I know I do. I know you guys do. You guys are always showing your love and appreciation for the sport. And it's fun to open this stuff up. It is so much fun. But let's go ahead and hop into this recap. David Terry says, I agree. Show me some more soccer / football, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go ahead and flip these upside down. But let's hop into our recap, guys. Starting us off, we have Harry Wilson out of 25 on the purple. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Need a Diego Maradona. Can you imagine? Hands of God, am I right? Up after that, we have out of 25 of Calvin Bassey on the auto. Nice little pensmanship there. Up after that, we have out of 25 of Gabriel on the orange brilliance. Heading over to Arsenal. After that, we have Samuel Ammo. That one's going to be out of 49 on the red laser. Absolutely gorgeous. Up next, we have another out of 25 of Bernardo Silva. Heading over to Manchester City on the purple auto. And that brings us to our last card. Last but certainly not least, we have Ezri Konza on the black pensmanship auto. That one's going to be a 1 of 1. There we go. Heading over to Aston Villa. Nice little 1 of 1 auto. Cannot complain about that. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for this break. I appreciate you so much for joining me. Everybody says they want that black and gold. Go and grab your spots while they are still available. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon for that.